What's up everyone, Plastic Degenerates here. Got a cool video today of the Trick or Treat Studios 1978 Michael Myers. And I'll let you guys in on a little secret, but I wasn't actually into horror movies growing up. I always thought they were just a tad bit too scary for me growing up, until I met my wife. And now I love the genre, so I definitely got to give her a big thank you for that. Anyways, back to the video. And you're probably wondering why I'm stacking all these RIT dies. But today I'm actually going to show you how to do a $20 hack for your Trick or Treat Studios 78 Michael Myers. So we're going to go ahead and call Trick or Treats Tots for now, just for simplicity's sake. But yeah, as soon as I got the Tots figure, I hated the coveralls. Overall, it wasn't too bad. I just felt the sleeves were too short. And it's a little bit strange, but my OCD for the most part, will let a lot of things go, but certain things, just certain little things that just really bugs me, and I couldn't get over how short the sleeves were. So I was able to find this $20 coveralls from AliExpress. I'm gonna go ahead and add a picture of the one I ordered. And when I got it, I think they gave me the wrong color. It should have been like a darker gray, but when it came in, it was a lighter gray. But I mean, at this point, I just didn't care. I was just gonna go ahead and just move forward with the project. Oh, and you're probably wondering why I have these wool hairs, but I am gonna try to root the mask. It'll be my first time, so bear with me here. And I don't think it's gonna be too hard since it is a mask and it was kind of roughly done in the original 78 movie. So we'll see, but stick around and let's see where we go with this. And just a full disclaimer, I am not a, Michael Myers expert. I know there are a lot of people out there that know the most minute details when it comes to the coveralls, the mask, etc. But I did do enough research to know that the original coveralls weren't actually a dark navy blue. They were actually something called text green from, I think, Sears. And in certain lights, it can either look gray, dark green olive, or dark navy blue. Which I feel like most companies lazily just do the navy blue because that's what it kind of looked like for the most part. But I'm going to mix a few colors here just to see if I can get some type of darker gray blue. It's not going to be exactly accurate, but I'm hoping the natural green from the light gray kind of bleeds through and still shows a little bit of the green. But let's see. Oh, and I'm hoping the material actually takes the dye. I don't know if you guys tuned into my other videos with the Mandalorian jumpsuit, but that material did not take any dye whatsoever. But I am optimistic about this one. This one does look a little bit different, so let's see. Pretty standard procedure. I went ahead and boiled some water in a pot that I no longer use, added some dishwashing soap to it, and I added a mixture of the brown, blue, and black. And I didn't measure anything. I eyeballed it, like almost everything I do. So let's go in and dunk that and go ahead and give it some swirls. Let it sit for a moment. And again, you don't want it completely boiling. Once it gets close to boiling, you want to turn off the water. You don't want to destroy the material. Okay, that should be good. Let's go ahead and take it out and rinse it off. Okay, so I can already tell, even though it hasn't dried yet, that it is taking the color. Thank God. And it is looking good. I am really liking this color. It does look like the text green from the 1978 film. So it's not quite fully dried yet, so it'll probably lighten up. But if it does, I'm going to go ahead and give it another dunk into the dye. But let's go ahead and put it on the body and let's take a look. And wow, it is definitely looking a lot better. Just the sleeves itself, how it drapes over the hands. And that's what really bugged me about the stock Tots coveralls, was the sleeves being too short, but this one does not have that issue. Wow, so I am really liking the color. However, it looks like the sewing thread of the seams didn't take the dye, which is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and paint it and weather it just to make sure it looks as worn in as it possibly can. Oh, and I did end up dunking it in the dye one more time just to darken the color just a tad bit, and now it is looking really good. I didn't film it, but I also did remove the chest pockets. I felt like they were sitting too high, so I went ahead and removed them and did lower them towards the lower part of the chest. And I do want to extend the neck. I feel like having the flesh from his neck exposed is a bit more accurate to Nick Castle's proportions from the movie. And now I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a sanding block just to give it some light weathering. You want to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and hit every corner where I feel like it would naturally, have some wear and tear in real life. And I didn't want to give it too much weathering. It was still relatively okay, the coveralls in the 78 movie. It wasn't too weathered or battle worn like some of the later films. Rob Zombie. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Okay, so I think I'm good with the weathering. I'm gonna go ahead and add some paint and dirty it up just a little bit. Aside from giving it a dirtier, grungier look, the paint helps me hide all the ugly, miscolored threads that did not take the dye. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did with the sanding block. I'm going to go ahead and hit all the areas that, would naturally have some wear and tear and scuffs. Just basically hit any area that would have any friction against any type of objects. Homeboy was going through bushes, attics, closets. There had to have been scuff marks around every corner of the coveralls. Man, this is starting to look really good. I think proportionally it's looking a lot better, and the tailoring on this AliExpress coverall is just so much better. And again, it's not 100% accurate. I do know the sleeves were a little bit different and they were open and unbuttoned. And the right pocket, the right chest pocket had a flap to it. But stuff like that doesn't really bug me, but the length of the sleeves really did. Not sure why. But I'm really liking it now. Okay, I think I'm just about done with the paint. Man, look at this thing. The color, the proportions, the weathering. Pretty insane what a $20 hack can do for this Tots figure. And you know what? It's probably a little bit more than $20 because I already had the writ dies. So just say it was a $30 hack. And here we have him next to the Michael Keaton Batman. Wanted to get a good look of Myers next to Batman. Oh, and here was another reason why I wanted to change the coveralls. I did add seamless forearms to this figure. I feel like a lot of focus is done with his hands, especially with the knives and the choking and whatnot. So I would have hated to see, you know, some type of wrist joint on there. So I am losing articulation, but overall for the aesthetics I get for it, I don't mind it too much. And I did want to try rooting the hair, but I'm probably not going to be able to get to that on this video. So I'll have to save that for another video. You know, I gotta say, definitely not too bad. And again, I know it's not 100% accurate, but I did do some mods to get it closer to what the 78 coveralls would have looked like. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with it, and definitely something I can live with, especially since it was only 20 bucks, at least for the coveralls, not including all the other materials. And there are some really nice coveralls out there in the community. But you know, I've seen those go upwards of $400 just for coveralls, which is, you know, I understand why. The craftsmanship is amazing, but just not something I could do. Alright, so I think I'm just about done for now. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights and play with the lighting. See if we can get some scary shots. Man, this thing looks so cool in low lighting. Definitely looks like more of the shape now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.